Hello friends, greetings from Iceland. In this video we will go a bit deeper and take a look what is going on right now here in Iceland on the Reykjanes Peninsula, which is hit by a swarm of earthquakes. Earthquakes are going on right now. We had so far 1,610 earthquakes in the last 24 hours. And recently we had an earthquake of 4.2 at 7 o'clock, about 3 hours ago, which was pretty significant, just 400 meters southwest of Keilir. And here you see the land deformation, which is caused by the intrusion of magma, which is quite strong, as you see. And this deformation, the source of this deformation is between Keilir and Fagradalsfjall. So far this is the biggest land deformation, bigger than in 2021 and 22, so which indicates quite a strong possibility of a strong eruption, bigger than in 21 and 22 if it happens, because there is still a possibility that nothing might happen, that lava will not make it to the surface and everything will decrease down, but the possibility of the eruption is greater than no event. So at least geologists and volcanologists say that it is very likely to happen, and it will happen pretty soon. So this is a land deformation. As you see, it's pretty significant between Keilir and Fagradalsfjall is the line which is the source of this activity. Now let's take a look at the geological map of the same area. This is the best map of Reykjanes Peninsula, geological map, and where you can see all the lava fields, all the volcanoes, all the mountains, all the faults, everything. You see this big purple field, which is the largest lava field on the Reykjanes Peninsula, called Skjaldarhraun, the lava of Skjaldur or Thrain's Shield, which was a shield volcano that erupted about 9,000 years ago when the glaciers retreated from Iceland, and lava covered 146 square kilometers. It's huge area comparing to some 5 square kilometers of Fagradalsfjall in 2021. This was 146 square kilometers. And right now the earthquakes are centered very close to that shield from 9,000 years ago. You see this red rim. This is the crater of Thrain's Skjaldur, the shield volcano that erupted 9,000 years ago and emitted this big lava field, the biggest on the Reykjanes. Lava actually went 2 kilometers inside the sea, inside the ocean to the north, and there is a big lava field under the water of 11 square kilometers from the same volcano. And the average lava thickness in this lava field is about 40 meters thick. Enormous amounts of lava. And as you saw, the source of land deformation is exactly here between Fagradalsfjall and Keilir, where you have this ancient volcano of 9,000 years old, which emitted this biggest lava field. Then you have also a fault here, a tectonic fault between Keilir and Fagradalsfjall, about 1 kilometer long, here west of Keilir. And we had also a lot of faults in Fagradalsfjall, at least 7 of them. Here you see the greenish area is Fagradalsfjall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 9 ancient faults on top of Fagradalsfjall, which also contributed to the that lava broke up at Geological. And you see across this big lava field you have countless tectonic faults and fissures which formed after the volcano erupted 9,000 years ago. It covered all the fissures, flooded everything, but through thousands of years new fissures started to emerge. All these fissures, and some of them are pretty big, 11 kilometers long, like Hrafnagjá. They formed in the course of the past 9,000 years. So Iceland is torn apart by tectonic plates, and more fissures are coming up, as you see. countless fissures, and one of the fissures is very close to Keilir here, west of Keilir. 3 hours ago we had an earthquake of 4.1, which was just 400 meters southwest of Keilir. You can say somewhere here close to Keilir. This is Keilir, this brownish cone here is Keilir, the cone. You see, when lava erupted 9,000 years ago, it went all around Keilir, but didn't flood the Keilir because it's a pretty high mountain. It still stands up among that big lava field. And there was a small eruption 1,900 years ago on Thrainskjallar Hroin. You see this tiny Eldborger eruption from 1,900 years ago. Lava flooded very tiny territory. Then if you pick right lava fields, here you see this dark purple color here, Fagradalsfjall, and this is a picrite lava with high contents of olivine. Then we have this very light colored lava field is Krýsuvík, from Krýsuvík fires 1151 to 1188, which lasted for almost 30 years. Lava was coming from several craters. Those red dots here, that's where the lava was originating. You see here, Krýsuvík fires lasted for 30 years, and volcanoes were stopping and erupting again. So we might see the similar series of eruption also now. And as the land deformation indicates, it can be quite powerful eruption, especially if it happens around or at this ancient shield volcano of Thrain's shield volcano, this red crater here, which emitted all this enormous lava field of 145 square kilometers with thickness of 40 meters. And it can threaten also the Reykjanes No, the airport highway which runs through this lava field. If it goes, lava goes to the ocean to the north. We don't know which side it will go. It may go also south to the ocean, because, for example, a Reykjanes eruption, this dark pinkish color reached the ocean on both sides. You see, Hroin, 2,000 years old lava field, Kuangerdi, went both sides of the ocean. So, and here you have a kind of a tap, so big valley south of Keilir, so lava will flood this valley, and you will see which side it will break before it travels to the ocean. We still don't know where. So Litli-Hrútur here is the center of the earthquakes, and Thrainskjallar is right next to it. This area is very likely site of the eruption. As you see, it's not very big volcano. This Thrain's shield volcano is only 283 meters high shield, but it is a shield volcano. Then you see here Merardalur, that's where we had eruption last year. This is actually pretty old map, that's why the new lava fields are not marked on it, but they are more or less where this greenish yellowish area. This is the new lava fields from 2021 and 2022 are around this area, greenish area. As you see, we have countless lava fields in Reykjanes Peninsula of different age, different colors, as different lava fields from various ages. Next to Blue Lagoon, there is a lava field from the Middle Ages called Ítla Hroin, which erupted in 1226 here to the left. Blue Lagoon lava field from Middle Ages. So when it comes to earthquakes, all earthquakes today, right now there was an earthquake northeast of Keilir, very small one. The last big earthquake was 2 earthquake at 10 o'clock, about 45 minutes ago. So they are still lasting, and they will result sooner or later at the eruption, very likely. This is what I wanted to show you, the deformation and geological map of Reykjanes Peninsula. I wish you all the best. Be well.